It's very clear that a lot of the traditional new entertainment magazine shows are now doing things that we do, that we've done on the website, that we're doing on the television show. You know, I think in some ways publicists ran Hollywood for a long time before we came along, and what they would do is basically they would set the agenda, they would set the topics, they would tell a lot of these magazine shows what they can and can't do, and that's simply the case. And you know, I think what the power they had was to say, look, we won't give you the interviews you really want unless you play ball with us. And those interviews were important enough that these shows would say, okay. And you know, we don't do interviews with stars. We don't sit down and talk to them about movies. And you know, we're going to do honest, fair stories that are fun. You know, you can't jam a website on TV, nor can you jam a television show and throw it on a website and make it successful. When we started the website, the notion was never to, okay, let's take a TV show and put it on a website. I mean, it just wouldn't work. There are a lot of organizations that have tried that and failed. You have to really produce for the genre that you're producing for and the people you're producing for. And people who look at websites don't digest it the same way they digest television shows. It's a different experience, and I think when we started the website, we made it really clear we are producing a different form of entertainment with a different voice, with a different style, with different assets. And then when we turned it into a TV show, it was the same principle, that you can't just take that website and put it on a TV show. You know, I think the show has evolved. You know, I think that we've listened to that. You know, some people have said, oh, you guys pushed it too far. And I think there were times, especially at the beginning, when we did. I mean, we were experimenting. This is a new show. And I think we tried things that worked, things that didn't work. We tried to find that voice. And, you know, is the show the same today as it was the first day we aired? Absolutely not. I mean, I've never worked on any show that was even remotely the same a year into it than, you know, the first day. I'm sure for some people they say, oh, you went over the line. But you can't produce for everybody in America and make everybody feel right. I mean, that's called pablum. You know, you got to figure out where it is that the proper limit is that makes sense to you, that's right, and then you've got to produce based on your own compass. And you can't produce by saying, oh my God, if we get one email from somebody that says, how dare you, oh, we've done something wrong. I mean, you can't panic produce that way.